Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. It's my favorite day of the week. I know I'm not wired right, but that's all right. It's a good day. We just got some lovely snow over the weekend, so hopefully everybody stayed safe out there with driving, shoveling, all that stuff. But today I want to talk about chiropractic maintenance, what it is and why, and all that fun stuff. So, you hear maintenance in a lot of different industries, things like that. But in the terms of, with chiropractic, what maintenance means is that we're going to maintain a certain level. Most people when they come in, they don't just walk in the door and say, "Hey, I want maintenance care," right? It's just because most people are coming in because they're in some sort of pain. So what we as chiropractors do, we sit and, we do a knee, well, at least here in the office, I don't know what everybody else does, but, we do a knee-to-knee consultation, we'll do an exam, we'll dig in there and we'll do very specific x-rays so we can actually see where the problem is, what the problem is, what we need to do to get it fixed and corrected. So once we get that problem fixed and corrected, that's when we get the person up here to their better health, right? And now that's what we want to maintain, is this new normal for them. We don't want to maintain where they were when they came in because they're in pain. They had problems. Their spine they had lots of things going on with their spine. So now that we got it fixed and corrected, this is where we want to maintain it. So this is all based off of the term called entropy. Entropy basically means that everything goes from an ordered state to a disordered state eventually, right? So take a house, for example. With a house, if you build a house, you move in today, what happens if you don't do anything to that house for the life of it, right? The house is going to continue to decline until it basically falls apart. What happens with your car if you take it in or you buy a car and you never get the oil changed, you never get the tires rotated? What's going to happen to the car? It's not going to function right, is it? It's going to eventually break down. The same thing happens with our bodies. So what the maintenance does, we maintain that level of health then, and that's where the chiropractic maintenance comes into play. Now, it's a little bit different for everybody though. There's no cookie cutter approach to this. Some people with their lifestyles, what they're putting into their bodies, working out wise, what they're reading, just also their line of work, all sorts of different things play a role in how much and how often they need to get adjusted. Some people need it once a week. Some people every other week, some people once a month, every 2 months, so on and so forth. It just really depends on, that person and that individual. And that's what we really get, figure out, at the end of the corrective care is what the person needs to maintain that correction then. So that's a little bit about chiropractic maintenance. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, concerns, just mention them below. Be more than happy to answer those for you. Otherwise, have a great Monday, best day of the week, and can't wait to see you next time.